Hey guys, what's going on? It's Izzy Seiko, and today I'm recording a fun video, a little bit about myself. It's not Yu-Gi related, it's not gaming related, it's just about me in general. Lately I've been getting a lot of comments about my tattoos. Oh wow, you guys have a lot of tattoos. What do you have tattoos of? What are they? So I'm just gonna talk about my pieces today, and let me know about your favorite tattoos or your first tattoo experience down below in the comments. So my first ever tattoo is actually covered right now. I got 3 stars right along my right collarbone just to see how tattoos felt. I always wanted tattoos. I always admired Suicide Girls and their art. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I was like, shit, I gotta get tattoos ASAP. As soon as I turn 18, I'm going for it. So when I turned 18, I did get those 3 stars and I paid $50 for it, which is kind of a ripoff. But I was like, fuck it. I just want to see how it feels. It didn't hurt. I was really actually surprised at how much it didn't hurt. So I was like, okay, I guess we're gonna be fine. So then after that, about a few months later, we're gonna roll the sleeve, and I should have probably worn a shirt that was a little bit better for this, but it's fun. And then I got my Luna. I am a huge Sailor Moon fan, if you couldn't tell from the background. I've looked at Sailor Moon since I was probably around 7 years old, and I've continued to follow the anime, both sub, dub, English release, Japanese release, and the new revamp of the series, Sailor Moon Crystal. I have a Sailor Moon shelf, and I have Sailor Moon figures on my desk. I'm kind of a bit of a Moonie. But yeah, so I did get my Luna with my name, Izzy, on the bottom. So that was my second, well, I would say my first official tattoo, because I don't think the stars are really legit, but my first official tattoo. And the story with that, I paid $70 to some random tattoo artist in Bushwick, and he really dug my skin out, and it healed horribly. It looks great now, but while it was healing, I was terrified. It was cracking and pussing, and I was like, shit, like, is this supposed to happen? I didn't know what the fuck was going on with it, so I was really worried. Thankfully, everything turned out okay. I was texting him like every day, like, dude, what did you do to my arm? It looks crazy. And I was doing dog walking at the time, so I had to keep it covered because a lot of the clients were like upscale people, and they would see this like oozing thing on my arm, and they'd be like, are you okay? But it turned out okay. After that, I want to say my next tattoo was on the same arm, my Morrigan tattoo from Darkstalkers. And it is a chibi version of Morrigan Ainsland, who, as I said, is a character in Darkstalkers. She is a succubus, and she continues to be one of my favorite characters out of all fighting game characters of all time. And that's Bae. And then, oh gosh, everything's all covered up, so it's gonna be so hard to get this all on camera. But then I went ahead and I got my Kingdom Hearts tattoos. So I have Sora, and I have King Mickey. So I paid $50 for these two, not each, but for the set together. And I just got it, I think I got these also in Bushwick from an Asian artist, and his shop unfortunately did close down a few months later, and I felt really horrible because I did promise to go back and get a piece from him, but when I went, it was closed. So I was like, well, there goes that. But shout outs to him, and I hope he's doing great art at another shop or somewhere else, because he was really professional. He actually free-handed these. I had the picture, and he didn't stencil. He just free-handed them right onto my arm, and I really did love the way they turned out. After that, I went to a shop in Sheepshead Bay, Brooklyn, called Mafia Inc. Really awkward, kind of seedy shop. Just the name in itself was a little worrisome. So I'm gonna roll these down. I think I'm cutting off the circulation in my arms. And then I got my chest piece done. This is also a Sailor Moon piece. This is her brooch with roses. I never did get this piece finished. I think it's on this side. It was very, very, very painful. Anything on straight bone does tend to feel like you are dying on the inside, and I felt the vibration in my throat, no homo. It was really rough. I actually got a hookup for this piece. It was $150 I paid for it, and the artist wasn't all that great, but I did have an artist go back in and try to fix it up. The line work is not solid. If you're on my Facebook, you've seen close-ups of it, and it's not the best piece technically, but I do really love the piece because it means a lot to me. I've always wanted a chest piece, and I kind of just stuck the thing I love most in anime right there for everyone to see. So also from that same shop. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna do this, but I have two Mochanas. And if anyone's watched the animes Tsubasa or Triple X Holic, you'll know what the Mochanas are. They're these little rabbit-like things. Everyone always says, "Oh, you have Pikachu's on your shoulder." Pikachu's not black, nor is Pikachu white. So no, they are not Pikachu's. But I do have one on this side, and I got the black one on this side. So those I got, I want to say maybe 3 years ago, and I paid $50 each, so that's $100 for the set. I really do like these pieces, and they're a lot of fun in the summertime because I do get to show them off, and they are very dope. After that, I think my next piece would have been, I want to say my Sailor Moon sleeves that I started up. So, I don't know. I'm gonna have to like move my arm, but okay, wait, I got it. Wait. So wait, I'm gonna turn it this way. Okay, and I hope that focuses out. But this is just the line work of Sailor Moon in her traditional seifuku. And then I do have, holy shit, I do have the inside. It's just kind of like a stained glass portrait of her with lilies and things on there. And people always ask me, are you gonna get this piece colored? Absolutely not, because I don't want to fuck it up. I'm very worried about messing up the piece, and it's probably my favorite piece on my body. It's my half sleeve, and I am very, 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 very worried about finding the perfect artist to color this if I ever do decide to go that route. So 9 out of 10 chances I'm probably not going to get it colored. And then my least favorite piece on me would be my other Sailor Moon piece. And I went to a crappy crap artist in Sheepshead Bay, and he really botched the piece. Everything's kind of like, I don't know if you guys can see, but like the faces look wonky. And it's unfortunate because these are two of my favorite characters from Sailor Moon. It's Sailor Uranus and Sailor Neptune. They are the lesbian lovers of the series, but in the American dub, they released them as cousins, but they're actually girlfriend and girlfriend. But they're my favorite. So I was very disappointed at the fact that my tattoo got fucked up. Maybe at some point I'll get these fixed. But for now, I've had it up for about 2 years. And I remember right after I got it, I cut class to go get this tattoo. And right after I went to locals, and I had the wrap on it, and all of my friends, oh my God, you got another tattoo, Izzy, what is it? And I was like, nah, I didn't get a tattoo. I just cut they're like, oh, let's see. I was like, nah, boy, I'm not taking this off. But it's there. There's nothing I can really do about it. But it's still Sailor Moon, and it's on me, so I love it. The next tattoo would be my Soul Fist. Now, I touched on a previous video that I've always loved Marvel vs. Capcom, and I've always been trash at Marvel vs. Capcom. So I would always go to tournaments and just watch people play and really enjoy, like, you know, the banter, the commentary, and people talking about the game. So I took it upon myself, as a Morgan fan, to get my Soul Fist. If anyone's played Morgan, you know that her projectile move is called Soul Fist. So I got Soul on my fist so I can be annoying and just go Soul Fist and make people angry and say, why are you the way you are? And it's because I'm lame. Probably second bad decision tattoo I got was, I don't know how I'm doing this, but my USBs. And I hope this focuses out. Yeah. So I got 2 USBs on my thumbs. They're my thumb drives. And it says Nerd Pride. So these are the, since they're on my hands, these are the tattoos people tend to notice the most, and they'll always ask, what is that on your thumbs? And I say my thumb drives, or I'll make a Mega Man joke and say Mega Man, Jack in Power Up. But 2 of my favorite tattoos. I have a, I don't know how I'm getting here, but we're gonna just get naked for a sec. Wait, I should have thought this out, you know? I do have Morgan on my shoulder. She is the bae. Again, another tattoo that is not my best. Yeah, she's a little messy, but I paid $400 for the piece. Originally, the artist told me $600, and it was supposed to be about this big. It's going to take up from here to here. And I said, the way my money game is set up, can you make it a little less? And he said, I can shrink down the image, but it may not be as detailed as you want it to be. I said, fuck it, do it. he did it and I didn't like it, and it's kind of my fault. He did scar me 4 times, and he did promise a touch-up, but he got fired from the shop, and lo and behold, I could never find him again because he disappeared on social media and from the shop that I went to. So I will have to pay for a touch-up on that piece. Sorry, I'm talking like a mile a minute, and my mouth is super dry, so please excuse me. The most recent piece that I got, I have lots of pieces. I have pieces on my back, I have pieces on my legs, and we're just not gonna contort ourselves to show you guys those. But I do have a Holden Caulfield tattoo on my left shoulder blade. If anyone's ever read the book The Catcher in the Rye, he is the main protagonist, and it is my favorite book. I read it in, I want to say, junior year of high school, and I fell in love with the book. He's just so angsty, and it's so Nirvana Smells Like Teen Spirit, and that was my favorite book of all time. And I still keep a copy of the book on my desk, and it's somewhere here, but we're not going to go ahead and search for that right now. I have a tattoo on my thigh of Radio Suicide. She is a suicide girl, and she was the first suicide girl that I ever saw, and I thought she was the most beautiful creature on planet Earth, so I decided to tattoo her on my leg. And then the most recent tattoo that I have that I can actually maybe attempt to show is going to be my Yu-Gi-Oh tattoo. And this is a bad decision tattoo, and it's probably the worst decision I've ever made in my life, but I went ahead and I got a Millennium Puzzle tattooed on my hip with the words Scoop underneath. So I really can't ever quit Yu-Gi-Oh because this will always be on my cheek, and that's kind of just the way life goes. Oh, people love me. I'm getting messages. Woohoo! But I don't think I can, like, let's attempt. So we got that guy. Boop. And my love handle, yay. But that's that situation. And yeah, I think that's all really the tattoos that I can kind of point out and show and talk about. But I have a lot. I have a lot of ink. I am very tatted. Let me know about your tattoo stories. How was your experience with your first tattoo? If you don't have tattoos, are you excited to get one? Do you like tattoos? Do you think they look trashy? How do you feel about them? Don't come at me. If you don't like them, don't tell me, oh, your tattoos look stupid. Like, don't get crazy. But if you have a favorite tattoo of yours, tell me your story. Tell me what it's of. Is it a nerd tattoo? Is it like a tough guy tattoo? Do you have like prayer hands? Do you have Brooklyn tattooed on your forearm? Let me know. And I will do my best to get back to everyone as I normally try in all my videos. And I'm super excited to hear your tattoo stories, and I hope you enjoyed my video, and this will sum up all the questions for everyone, and I can just refer them to this video so I don't have to explain all of these things. But thanks for watching, guys. If you didn't make it through the whole video, I understand. It's okay, a little long for a tattoo video. I love you anyway. Okay, guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.